Manuel Mata. I live in District 9, and I have a problem with lawsuits where people get hurt by police officers. And I would like y'all to notice a certain police officer because y'all didn't name him or they didn't name him. I know who he is personally because he pulled a gun on me for crossing the street on 7th Street. I just got that case dismissed. And he's not de-escalating, he's escalating.
This is Manny Mata. And isn't it pitiful that the Dallas-Fort Worth Police Department keeps employed on their staff a guy who pulled a weapon on a man who's simply crossing the street, what they call jaywalking? How can you possibly, in good conscience, as a city council member or a police chief, allow anybody to ever be out in the public like that and remain? Because something else might happen. And then, oh, guess what? Something did happen at the hands of Freddie/Matthew Krueger from the Dallas Police Department. He knocked a 57-year-old woman, Carolina, unconscious. And after she was clearly unconscious, it appears from the video, he says, "Stop resisting." That's how insane this guy is. And you're going to keep him on your police force? Oh, don't tell me it's to serve and protect, because that would make you just as insane as Freddie/Matthew Krueger.
And I don't want y'all to wait until he kills somebody.
Yeah.
For y'all to step in and put him in a desk or give him paid suspension.
Yes. Amen.
Right? Because that would be the least that we're asking.
Mm-hmm.
Now, she doesn't even want to come in here. And that's crazy for filming. And right here, I have this. And this was done in 2022, where it identifies auditors. It's what she is. So they've known how to do it. They've had case laws. And none of this states that they have the ability to grab a woman and throw her on the ground, split her head open, her eye and her lip.
Mm-hmm.
Nowhere does that in any policy, because any force that's unnecessary is excessive. Now, I'm asking y'all, because I personally destroyed a wall that was in my neighborhood because we allowed a police officer, Buddy, to come in there and show us his heart. And what this officer did, the one that I took out, he built 5. So now it's harder for us to listen to what they're talking about.
I don't understand the destroying the wall thing. Can somebody fill me in on that? I'm not sure what he's talking about right there, but I will tell you this. It's kind of a miracle that Carolina did not die. You can easily die from a head injury, if not right then on the sidewalk, later from a brain bleed or swelling or complications, involving the shock and the jarring of the brain. But you got Matthew Krueger still out there serving and protecting the crap out of people. How can you possibly, in good conscience, under the law of humanity, under the golden rule, how can you allow this to happen? How is it that Matthew/Freddie Krueger is not in jail right now? Unbelievable. Yet it truly is the nightmare on State Street for Freddie/Matthew Krueger.
And it only addresses one problem. Are y'all going to address this, or y'all going to agree with what he did? Because that's all I'm asking. Look, Mr. Nettles, I appreciate what you asked for, because we do need to see that body cam footage, right? Because if an officer has the idea in his head that he can run around and grab everybody, because this policy, this class that they took doesn't state that. And I've read it. And they're mad at me because I understand it specifically. And all I'm doing is showing everyone else what I said 5 years ago. Y'all need to control these people, because the next one is not going to be up here to be able to be out there or nowhere. You're going to make funeral ranges for them. He's a problem. He doesn't understand de-escalation.
So you know what the problem with Manny's speech right here is? He's trying to appeal to human nature. And I don't think in a lot of city councils. I don't think in a lot of police departments there's any kind of humanity left. At least that's what it looks like.
Council, that's the last of our speakers on the consent agenda. We can move on to vote on the consent agenda.
Man, if I was these cops right here, it's like, wow, you mean a member of my, I didn't even hear about that till just now. What in the heck? I'd be doing my research, find out who this Matthew Kruger was, go to his house, arrest him. You clearly assaulted somebody. I'd be on the investigative beat, going to nearby businesses and seeing what kind of surveillance camera footage that I can get. See, this is why it'd probably be a good idea if you go out to audit that you have somebody with you, like there's a buddy system. And if you don't have somebody with you, it'd be a great idea to have a 360 camera that's also connected to the internet, where you can upload this stuff. And even if the camera gets thrown to the ground and shatters one part of it, the other part is recording in a 180-degree direction and you don't miss anything. So I would just urge people, if you're going to be out there recording, please be with somebody, because it is dangerous. Anytime you come into contact with a law enforcement agent, even if they're acting friendly, your life hangs in the balance, because we've seen how they will turn on a dime. It's like they're nice one second and they're Stasi the next. They're stepping on you. They got their knee in your back, or they've just tased you, or that your dog has been shot, or somebody's been pulled out of your vehicle and they're being stomped. So either have a buddy system or have a 360 camera where, you know, and that's not going to save your life, but at least we'll know what happened. When they grab the camera and it gets flung out of your hand or whatever, and, you know, you can still hear audio, you can't see what's happening. And it's vital. It is absolutely vital that we see every move that these tyrants make. If you want to support Carolina and Fort Worth, I will leave her PayPal link in the description and in the pinned comment. If the pinned comment is erased, like it often is, they're often deleted by YouTube's algorithms for some reason, then please refer to the link in the description. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel for more updates. Hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know. Don't forget to subscribe to my email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. I don't sell many shirts, like maybe $100 worth per month. If you want to get a shirt, it does help the channel. That link is also in the description. Become a channel member, you know, but it truly is supportive when you hit that like and when you hit that share button and then you comment, and the engagement really helps the algorithm. So thank you very much. Until next time, remember, the price of freedom is now and will always be eternal vigilance, and indifference to this notion is the means by which the people have and will secure their own oppression. How about we stop securing our own oppression, and let's start today. I will see you in the next video.